Alright, hey guys, so for this example, we've got a team fight mid/jungle area, and I'm playing Ezreal, and I'm against a fed Corki, who is definitely a bit stronger than me. So let's see how this fight goes. So right now, my teammates are already fighting over here, and Maokai is about to get out with super low health. I'm just trying to focus Shen, because he's the only thing I can see. Fizz is over to the right, and I don't know where Corki is. So as I'm attacking Shen right here, I don't have vision below in this brush, and I know that Corki is probably lurking somewhere. As you can see, he's mid, and he's going to come up right now. So I switch over to Fizz to help Karthus out. I'm hoping Karthus doesn't die here. Karthus does a really nice hourglass, right, of Fizz's troll pole. And Fizz lands right here and doesn't connect on anything. And then because Fizz used his troll pole, I am guessing that he can't kill me because I've got like 900 health plus lifesteal. And because he can only have his Q and Grievous Wounds up, and I hope that can't do like 900 damage. I could be wrong. But so I'm just trying to position over here as far as I can to Karthus and help him out. And I see Shen down here. I don't really care. Shen fails his Shadow Dash. I don't think he could have landed that anyway. Maybe if he was like here. I think he needed to be like here to Shadow Dash. So I need to be really careful when he comes out of this though, because his troll pole probably won't be up, but his Q and his Grievous Wounds will definitely be up, right? So I need to basically like, if you're in this position like and you're not confident you can kill this guy as soon as he gets out of Hourglass, like, you probably shouldn't be here. I'm confident I'm going to be able to kill him as soon as he gets out, even though I just missed a Q. So my Q is actually going to be on cooldown. But if you're not sure you can kill him, then you need to be like probably at a position like over here. So that way if he goes to you, he has to go through Karthus, whereas this way he can like dash to me and then like walk over here and then like here and then like troll pull that way probably. And like escape. Whereas like this way, if he like troll pulls that way, he's like over here, and then Riven can probably pick him up, right? So he comes out, and I hit him with Arcane Shift and kill him. Thresh grabs Shen, which doesn't really help. But the important thing is here is this really fed Corki, right? So Corki is like not only ahead of me in items, right? But Corki actually does more damage than Ezreal in an all-in situation. Like Ezreal has, like Corki is just a shit matchup for Ezreal. Corki is like stronger than Ezreal in almost like every single way, except for like a really, really long protracted fight where auto attacks come into play, because Ezreal has a very strong attack speed steroid that Corki doesn't. But like Corki has pretty much more burst, armor pen, true damage, like he has more sustained damage over the short term. So pretty much Ezreal's like worst nightmare. And he's fed. So I'm just trying to position here, and basically like ideally I want to be auto attacking Shen, because like I don't want to use my E over the wall. That would be foolish, because if I E over the wall, he doesn't have any energy right now, but like if he lands like a key strike or something and gets energy back, and like if I forget how much Shadow Dash costs at this point in the game, but it's not, his base is like 120. It's not 120 at this stage. It's going to be like 70, which would be like here. So if he key strikes, he can get to like here, and then in like a second or two have enough for Shadow Dash, and then he can like maybe Shadow Dash and like taunt me, and if he taunts me, I'm just dead. Like I'm toast, because Maokai's here and Karthus is here, and Riven is like, I don't know, up in the base somewhere. So I need to be really careful. So that means the safest thing to do is just auto attack this Shen and try to slink Mystic Shots into Shen, but I mean Corki, excuse me, but Shen's probably going to block it. So just basically throw a Mystic Shot like in this area and try to hit whatever. It doesn't really matter. So, but what happens is like I assume Corki is like going to come over here, and he does. And so like my positioning is like okay here. I mean, I basically was set up to do what I was doing before that I told you guys I was going to do, like attacking Shen. But like now Shen is like here, so like now my positioning is like not that great, right? Because like Corki, even though he's low, excuse me, he's not low. He has like, this is his health bar right here. Like he has way more health than me, And like I say, he does more damage. I have Karthus here, but it's really not going to matter. Like, Corki could still kill me really easily. So I need to basically like think like, okay, what do I need to do to get out of here, right? So let's look at my abilities real quick. I don't even have Arcane Shift up, which sucks, because I wasted it chasing Fizz, and then I missed my Q. So the cooldown is not as low as I'd like it to be. And so that means like all I have is Flash. I'm in a really bad spot, right? So basically what I can do is, since Maokai is over here somewhere, right? I'm just trying to go by my screen, like I know he's like in this general vicinity. Thresh is here, Karthus is here, I'm here. I can either flash here, right? And I'll have vision in this area because Karthus is here, which is that's not terrible. But because I know Maokai is like over here, like because I saw him like in this area, so I know he's like down here somewhere. And because Thresh is going this way, like this is pretty much where you want to be, right? Because like everyone's dead except Corki and Shen. Shen is down to about 1500 health, which is still a lot of health, admittedly. But like if I go this way, right? This is the safe zone here. So like my team's not gonna be able to back me up. And if this Corki has Flash, which I assume he does, and I mean I know he does. I've played this game, but when you're in the moment, you have to assume they have Flash. And he does, and like if I go this way and he like that's my flash. If I flash right now and then he flashes after me, I'm dead. And then Karthus like can't even skittle him because he could just walk that way and like get out of skittle range, and like I'm just toast. So this is a bad idea. Like you don't want to go over here. So basically the other option is you try to go this way. Problem with this way though is like I can't flash down here because Shen is pathing this way, right? Get another color for Shen. Shen is going this way, right? He's gonna follow Thresh pretty much like all the way over here. But like if I go in here, like I could possibly die because he could CC me. Corki can flash over this wall and just follow up on Shen. So basically, the optimal path for me at this point is like this way, or more better would be direct route this way. So like I pretty much like don't even really have time to flash, like go to this wall and flash the wall. I pretty much have to like flash in a straight line. And the advantage of doing that, like I'm just gonna get rid of all this mess. The advantage of going this way, right, is that this is Corki's missile trajectory, right? Corki's missile, his model's actually right here because he's in the air from Valkyrie. Like you can see the Baron buff. So like Corki's missile trajectory is like this, 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 and they all get blocked by Karthus. So I'm basically like using Karthus as like a meat shield. So as long as I don't go like over here, if I go anywhere in here, basically, right, Corki's going to have his missiles blocked, and then he's going to have to flash. But then going back to my last example, this is the safe zone for my team, right? Because everyone's converging on this point. Grab a different color. Like, Thresh is going this way, Maokai is coming up this way, and Karthus can easily go back this way if he wants, right? So this is the safe zone. But I want to get to here as fast as possible and position behind Karthus so Corki can't shoot missiles at me. And that way, if he wants to flash over here, or he wants to flash over here, he's putting himself in a significant risk because Shen can't even follow up that great. If Corki runs over here and flashes here, Shen can't get there very fast. So I'm going to try to go that way, right? So what I do, Corki just immediately nukes the crap out of me, right? I Arcane Shift and Flash. My Arcane Shift just comes back up because I land a Q. The way Mystic Shot works is it ticks all of your other abilities, including Mystic Shot, down by 1 second. My Arcane Shift just came back up because I landed the Mystic Shot. Not that it was very hard because he was on my face. I Arcane Shift and Mystic Shot, and he just crit me for 620. So if he crits me one more time, I'm dead, right? There's no like debating that. So now that I've Arcane Shifted and Flashed and healed, I pretty much have like nothing left in the deck, okay? Karthus, thank God, exhausted this Corki, right? So if he lands missiles, it's not going to do as much damage, and I'll definitely survive if he hits me with a missile right here, right? So the problem now, though, is Karthus is up here, right? So I don't have that body block. So when the exhaust is done in a couple seconds, I basically have right now to shoot a Mystic Shot in here and like start running away, right? Because like again, Thresh is here, Maokai's coming here. I need to get behind Maokai, right? Because Maokai has like 700 health or something, but he'll block a bunch of missiles because he probably has magic resist. Right, let's look at his build. He doesn't really... Oh, he does. He has Spectre's Cal, so he does have magic resist. And I'm sure Thresh does too. So I need to get behind Maokai. That needs to be... So right now I should probably fire a Mystic Shot at Corki and just continue running past Maokai. I don't really have any other options. So I fire the Mystic Shot. It hits Corki. Does a lot of damage. Right? I managed to get one auto attack. He flashes, right? So he doesn't... He actually still gets hit with my auto attack. You see it followed him. You can't pop auto attacks with flash. Just something to remember. And then I immediately, right, as soon as the auto attack lands, I get the movement speed buff from Phage, which gives you movement speed briefly when you land an auto attack. Also, that movement speed procs off of, or triggers off of Mystic Shot. So I probably have, well, it doesn't really matter, but anyway, so I have the movement speed and I immediately go this way, right? Like, why do I go this way? It's because Corki's here, and if he lands one auto attack and a missile, I die. Because my Mystic Shot's on cooldown. I have nothing. Like, I have Essence Flux and that's it. So if he lands a missile and auto attacks me, I'm dead. The problem is that there's no one in between me and Corki, right? So his radius for missiles is like this. Is like, I mean, he can pretty much fire missiles like anywhere. Like that, right? So what you need to be thinking in this situation is, what is Corki thinking? And Corki's thinking that, okay, Ezreal is going to try to move behind Maokai, right? So Ezreal, who was here, is going to try to move here. So Maokai can move up and block, or Ezreal's going to try to just go straight down, right? So where he wants to drop his missile, he's probably thinking is like this area, right? Because he wants to get his missile in before I get behind Maokai, pretty much. Okay, that's what I'm thinking that he's thinking. So that means that I instinctively am going to run this way, right? Because if he thinks I'm going to go this way, he's going to fire the missile this way, and so I immediately start cutting up. And he does fire the missile this way, right? So he basically guesses incorrectly. And Maokai was basically untargetable with Twisted Advance. He gets on Corki. I land the Essence Flux for the kill, and everything works out great. If I had died there, Corki could have probably really easily cleaned up these two. Corki probably would have died to Karthus, but like that would have been a way better trade for him, right? Because he would have killed 3 more people, and possibly even Karthus too. So, because Corki he doesn't actually have lifesteal, so who knows? But anyway, that's just a breakdown of like how a fight goes and how you want to think about positioning and skill shots and how to predict what your enemies are going to do and baiting them into over-aggression and taking advantage of it.